All right, back for another beer review, and today I'll be reviewing yet another beer from Hop Butcher for the World, and they're out of Chicago, Illinois, and this is their Unwind Your Mind. So this is a double IPA that comes in at 7.5% alcohol by volume. No IBUs listed in time of review. This can is just over 1 month old, and I'm going to give a huge thanks and shout out once again to Hop Butcher for hooking me up with this one. I'll post a link in the description box to the beer mail boxing video I did that contains all the goodies they sent my way. And yeah, this sounds pretty good. So this is hopped with Mosaic, Motueka and El Dorado hops. And yeah, another 7.5% double IPA from Hop Butcher. I think I'm probably going to enjoy it at the very least. We'll see to what degree. Let's give it a crack. Pour it in a glass. Ooh, it's coming out. It's ready. Let's see. Pretty carbonated here. Not too often do they want to jump out of the glass at me from Hop Butcher, but this one definitely did. So it's all right. I'm into it. So tasting notes, we'll do that while the head settles down. Bright citrus, lychee, and dank tropical. So lychee, huh? Interesting. So the side here, part of the label ripped off a little bit. So okay, that pours out like a milky IPA that has this really nice yellow-orange color, very murky and turbid, about a 4-finger, very super creamy off-white colored head. And that's because I poured it like an animal. Now, like I said, the carbonation was coming out. It's kind of crazy. So yeah, that looks really nice. Let's see if I can get a nose through the crazy head. Oh yeah, so they say bright citrus, all the fucking citrus. Wow. Tons, like this is super complex citrus. There's sweet orange, there's orange, like orange pulp kind of nose, just like a pulpy orange juice kind of nose to it, but then it has a pithiness to it. Ruby red, grapefruit, tangerine, tangelo, clementine orange. Holy shit, that's a ton of citrus. There's underlying peach and apricot, like more of that nice like stone fruit vibe. I'm not really getting lychee. It's a little bit of an underlying like dank herbaceousness. They say dank tropical. Mine's more like dank stone fruits, I would say. Holy shit, that smells super juicy. It just smells like some kind of citrus, like an orange tangerine, like hybrid type of juice. A little bit of like a sweeter pine note as well. Man, that smells awesome. Let's get into it. Cheers, everyone. And thanks again to Hop Butcher. Yeah. So this is one of their sweeter double IPAs for my palate. Dude, this fucking tastes like a straight up, have you ever bought like, like bottled fruit juice combinations, like a lot of different ones. Like if you get like a orange, this tastes like someone took orange juice and mix it with tangerine juice. It actually tastes like there's actual fruit in here. And I've mentioned this in prior reviews about how, a lot of people will talk about, and myself will talk about like how a beer smells like this fruit. And like today I said peach and apricot. It doesn't necessarily smell like those fruits 100%. It smells like a hop version of those fruits. This tastes and smelled like this. If I was doing this blind, I would bet everything that this is some kind of citrus fruited IPA. That is fucking, holy fuck, is that good. I don't know what anybody else, I haven't watched anybody else's review or anything. It's fucking awesome. Body is medium body, maybe a touch over, a little bit bigger. Mouthfeel, soft, smooth, and creamy. A little bit more carbonation than a lot of their 7.5 double IPAs go. But it's still soft and smooth and creamy. The taste right at the forefront. Orange, tangelo, tangerine, ruby red, sweet grapefruit. All the citrus. All the sweet, juicy citrus. As it passes through the palate, a little bit of that like pithy, like peely sort of citrus note comes to the forefront. So it's sweet citrus up front and then like more of a bitter and kind of pithy peel on the middle of the palate. There's an underlying kind of like peach apricot stone fruit I was talking about. Lychee, I'm not really getting, to be honest with you. I don't eat a lot of lychee. I've had it, a handful of times in my life, but I can't really say that I'm tasting it here. On the finish, there's a nice mild to moderate bitterness that kind of kicks in on the finish. There's a nice semi-dry kind of finish to it as well. But this does lean sweet. This is one of their sweeter. This is more of like it's closer to mild bitterness. This is a sweeter double IPA from them. If you don't like sweet New England style double IPAs, this probably isn't going to be your jam. It's probably going to be a bit too sweet for you. But if you're a fan of juicy citrus fruit that has a mild bitterness, a pretty decent balance between the dryness and the sweetness. Like I said, this does lean sweet, so don't go into this one thinking this is not a sweeter double IPA, but it's not too sweet. This is not cloying. It's not over the top. I do taste a little bit of the alcohol. I don't taste it. I feel it in the chest. I don't taste the alcohol. So one of the rare 7.5% double IPAs from them where I feel a little bit of alcohol, but I don't fucking care. This tastes like I said, a citrus fruited double IPA. But it's fucking delicious. It's absolutely delicious. So, Unwind Your Mind from Hop Butcher. High 4.5 out of 5. I'm going to go 4.55 out of 5. Why? It's just fucking awesome. It doesn't get into like the 4.75 range or the 5 range for me because it doesn't have a ton of complexity. Basically, it's citrus fruit. And also on the end, I forgot to mention, I'm getting it now a little bit more, but there's a little bit more of like a dank, almost piney type of resin on the back of the palate too, mixing in with that mild bitterness. Like it's relatively complex, but not overly complex. So I can't say this is like a super complex, over the top beer. But if you love citrus fruits and you love juicy citrus double IPAs, this is fucking for you all day, every day. For me, yeah, it definitely is too. So 4.55 out of 5. I feel it's crazy because I give Hop Butcher a lot of high praise. They send me the beers, and I've said this before. They send me the beers, and I'm honest with you. And I've a couple of their beers haven't been for me. They're sour. Mexican lager, not my jam. Some of the beers don't hit as well. I've given some of their beers, sub 4 for sure. But they're consistent, they're tasty, and most of their beers are 4 out of 5 and higher. And a lot of them are just like this, where they're fucking just so easy to drink, and you just want to take them to the head. It's fucking unreal, like how good they are. So I can't thank them enough for sending this one my way. I hope that people out there get a chance to try some of their stuff, especially this one. I hope they brew it again, because this is fucking, if you like citrus fruited IPAs, this is your jam. Price and availability, $14.99 a 4-pack, fucking great price point. Although if they get distro out to they're starting to get distro, so availability, mostly Chicagoland, but they've shown up in some places in Chicago, and I think some people have gotten this one in Tavern caught in Michigan. So if that is the case, you're probably gonna maybe $2-3 increase, because that's how it goes, or maybe even just a couple bucks. So it might be like 16, 17, 18 bucks for a 4-pack if you get it out to Michigan and surrounding states. But in Chicago, it's $14.99. That's a fucking great price. And yeah, good job. Great job to Hop Butcher, Jeremiah, the guys over there. They fucking, they nailed this one. So 4.55 out of 5. Fantastic beer. If you've had this one before, let me know what you think about it. Appreciate everybody stopping by for another beer review here in the Beer Patrol. Thanks again, Hop Butcher, for this one. To the next one. Cheers.